Our website has lots of useful tools and information that you can use to help you make a decision about whether it's right for you to take a tax-free lump sum from your pension. To find the website, simply put our address into your browser, which is www.best-pension-annuity.co.uk, and that will take you to this home page. But no matter what page you land on our website, then you can find access to these tools. The first one of which is called the Pension Lump Sum Calculator, and this will tell you not only if you can take a lump sum from your pension, but more importantly how much. So whatever page you're on, if you scroll to the very bottom of the page, and in the footer section you'll see the very first link here, Pension Lump Sum Calculator, and if you click on that, then surprise surprise, it will take you to the calculator. Now we ask 5 very simple questions here, and they will help us get the answer that you need. The first is fairly obvious. We're going to ask your age, so we'll assume we've got a customer here aged 57. We want to know how much is in their pension fund, so we'll assume £114,562. The next question asks them whether they've previously taken a lump sum from this or any other pension, and we'll just say no. We'll also ask if there are any other company or personal pensions not included above, and we'll just say yes for this particular example. And this last question here is looking to see whether the customer actually has any pensions that are currently being paid to them, such as personal pensions, company pensions, or even the state old age pension. And we want to know if those pensions total together comes to more than £20,000 a year. Now for most people it won't, but it is a very important question, but for the sake of this we'll say no. So that's the information we require. If you now click calculate, it should take you with a little pause to the answers, and you can see in this particular instance the customer can take 25% of their pension fund as a lump sum, and in this case it would be £28,641. That leaves £85,922 to be managed in their pension fund, which hopefully they'll ask us to help them with. Now there are 5 buttons across the bottom here. The first 2 are basically a way for the customer to get a personal quote and more information. So if they don't want to set their income yet, they would click this button here and it takes them to this page. The free guide on how to take a tax-free lump sum. I'll come back to that in a bit more detail. If the customer may have a question, something a bit more technical, or there's something they're not sure of, if they want, they can just tick the Ask a Question button and it will take them to this page, and we'll get back to them normally within 24 hours. Or if it's very late in the evening, then please don't call us, but click this Request Callback button here and basically put some details in there, and we'll be quite happy to call you at a time that's convenient to you, and hopefully within business hours. So there's those various tools. But coming back to the guide on how to take a tax-free lump sum, if you'd like a free copy of that, then it appears on lots of pages on the website. But I suppose the most obvious page to go to is this one here, tax-free cash only. And if you click on that, then on the right hand side you can see this banner, which is download our free guide, how to take a lump sum from your pension. And if you just click the Get Yours Now, it will take you to this page. And very simply, all we need from yourself is a name and an email address. It doesn't have to be your name. We've had quite a few Mickey Mouses in the past, so maybe if it's not going to be you, try and be a bit original. But once we've got an email address that we can send the guide to, it will arrive in PDF format. And if you don't know what PDF is, or if you haven't got the software, then also there's a link there at the bottom where you can get yourself a free copy of that as well.